I hear players on WoW Classic Fresh saying a lot. I'm just preparing my character for the Burning Crusade. I think these players are determined because this fresh WoW Classic will most likely take 1 year. So this means they will level to 60 and log off the rest of the year. Maybe level professions a bit. They are not speedrunning it. They're just taking it day by day like the rest of the WoW player base. This time on Fresh Classic there are not many level 60s like back in the 2019 Classic based on percentage. There are still a lot, do not get me wrong, but players are taking it more chill. Honestly, I'm here for it. Right now I'm working on my second character and I'm just getting it boosted while getting pre-biz and selling enchants plus portals on my second account. Every day I play, I get recognized from our adventures in Classic WoW 2019, Razorgore, Season of Mastery, TBC Firema or Classic Era and even New World. We talk for a bit and they are already thinking of joining in on the fun. Relive those memories we once previously had. This feels really good, seeing so many return to our favorite universe we know and love. Wow. But the environment this time is quite different, like before in the old Fresh Classic. Like right now, there is no, oh, we have to get to 60, then prep everything as fast as possible, or we will lose a loot lockout or a raid spot. Many of us are realizing the player base has changed with Blizzard's announcement of delaying the raid release. Honestly, I was hyped for Fresh Classic, the Burning Crusade announcement that would delve into TBC era, where we could always play the Burning Crusade whenever we wanted to. I know many were also waiting on this, but in the end, we still got a TBC announcement. It is good news. This Fresh Classic server will go into TBC. We will get to enjoy it once again and bring our friends. Right now, I'm getting loads of players asking me if I will host going into the Burning Crusade. I answer them with, why not? I myself love TBC and I miss it every day. This is a sign players are planning to join somewhere long term. They see themselves playing this for 2 years when we inevitably go into RAV Classic WoW once again. That is the reason you should also prepare now. Find a community you like and be there for them. Track their history and make a determination. Will this community last another 2 years going into TBC? We have a free guide in the description to help you decide on this. Like us here in Johannes Race, we have been hosting for 5 years steady and always have regular players. I won't say we are perfect. We make mistakes like any humans do, but I always try to solve them as best as I can. We are here to have fun. It is a game after all. I have felt a bit of sentiment change in doing dungeons on Classic Fresh though. I'm not all positive Harry here on Classic Fresh. It is almost like the biggest percentage of dungeons are all hard reserve groups. Nobody wants to tank. There are too many mages as they spell cleaved and leveled fast to 60. Now I'm not claiming to be goody two shoes here. Even some of my tips are hard reserve something to make gold. But it was not like this last time in Season of Mastery Fresh as much as now in Classic WoW. There are a lot of spell cleave groups, meaning 4 spell cleavers. There's only 1 priest to 60 from that group. Then warriors do not level as fast. This means there are way less tanks if they even want to. Most likely they say no, as that requires more repair costs. I feel this will change once normal leveling player base gets to 60. Most sweaty WoW Classic players are 60 by now and they just want to get their pre-bus fast and be done. Then start working on their alt already. I even had my friend tell me a story how he joined a Upper Blackrock Spire dungeon where 1 Dalrend sword was hard reserved. Then both of them dropped. Lucky, right? Then the leader of the group said, oh, my guildie needs it and gave it to him. Now my friend can keep his cool, but it did disappoint him, as anyone would, to be honest, right? Now on to classes to level. I'm seeing a low population on the following: Paladins, Warlocks and Priests. So if you still want to level on Fresh and have fun with us, I would recommend leveling those classes. This will give you a nice raiding spot. What should you go for now that you want to prep for TBC? There are mages and rogues everywhere, like any Fresh, but honestly now it's even more overkill. So if you decided to level a rogue or a mage, make sure you have your pre-biz and pull some good damage. Maybe even level a Warlock to 20 so you can help with summons for your guild. Show them you are serious, as the burnout on rogues and mages is high. The mage spams 1 button all raid, Frostbolt. The rogues gets his 2 daggers and quits. I've seen it a bunch of times. These things will happen and that is why I'm taking my time picking the right people in these classes. There are never enough warriors. We want to go for a balanced roster just like we did in Song. So we are not fully stacking them but want to have enough of them. I have a loot system video where I go over all the loot systems in WoW Classic. I'll have it pop here on the screen for you so I won't go over it that much in this video. We have picked soft reserve with rolling, pick what loot you want and maybe get lucky. Honestly, no loot system is perfect, but this makes the most sense right now with WoW Classic Fresh just being 1 year. We all experience those corrupt loot councils, or the DKP that you have saved up inflates, or who knows, the guild dies. Do you really want to commit 1 year to a loot council guild? You know, they're gonna go from 40 to 25 man. So they're already thinking about this, like, oh, who's gonna be in that 25 man a year from now? Do not think you're only preparing for TBC here, but also Classic Era, and I will explain why in a second. I've talked to hundreds of players that forgot to copy their Classic WoW Era character back in the day when we went from Classic to TBC. If this was you, what did you forget to copy? Leave it in the comments. Many have regrets of this, and it is the reason many did not start up Era. This is Blizzard's mistake, and I think they've learned from it. Asking 15 euros for a copy, or give it to them for free and they will make it back in subscription money anyway. I'm here to give you speculation of good news. I think the same will happen once this 1 year of Classic WoW Fresh is over. You will be able to copy your character, and not only, I think it will be for free. I have more good news. We also host raids on this version of the game, so once the Burning Crusade comes, you'll have a place to play in both games. A friend of mine once told me I'm really good at proposing win-win situations. I do not know if this is true, but I do my best. So prep your TBC character now. Get it some gear, because this will be your new Classic Era raiding character in the future. You have 1 year to stack it up and not miss this chance. You can even level an alt and join our upcoming 3rd raiding roster on Fresh. I expect Era to be big again when this year of Classic WoW Fresh is over, but we will see. Links down below. Now check out this video. I'll see you in the next one.